Morning guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. And it is currently 4 o'clock in the morning. So that means it is tournament morning. I'm going out today. We actually just fished a Thursday tournament a couple days ago and it did not go very good. We're in the pool above where we're going to be today and we struggled. Alicia and I went out there. The bite was super weird. You could hardly even feel it on a Texas rig, and if they did smack it hard, it was by the time you could even reel down to get a hook set on them, they had already dropped it. So, not completely sure what's gonna happen today or perspire, but we also do know on this pool it can fish pretty stingy at times. We didn't get out and do any pre-fishing due to kind of the bass boat that's going on and trying to get stuff situated in the flat bottom, and it stormed every day, and there's a chance for storms again today. So yeah, we just haven't been able to get out on the water. So today it's just going to be kind of probably hitting our milk run stuff. And we had a tournament out of this pool. Oh, how long ago was that? A month ago?
Yeah, probably a little less than a month ago.
And we found some stuff that were working, but we're just going to kind of hope they're in that same pattern. It's been pretty warm, so current fish and deeper water, main river points, and then obviously we'll try and see if we can frog up a fish out of some thicker stuff or flip a fish out of it and just go from there. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Hopefully we can get out there and find some fish, and even if we're not catching keepers, hopefully we're catching fish most of the day. But like you guys know, our goal's 5. That's our first priority, and then after that, that's when we'll worry about trying to find bigger fish if we don't have some good fish, and so on. So make sure you guys stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys in the water. Ready?
Yeah. They want a slow load.
Well, he didn't bite it till I picked it up and twitched it. Boat flipped him. Really? I'd still measure him. These fish always look smaller, it seems like. Tell you what, them weeds sure feel good.
Yeah.
Other side.
There you go.
I don't even know if he's gonna make it.
I have an absolute grass net right now. Sadie, come here.
Yeah. Boat coming up, huh?
Yeah. Quit.
Yeah.
Good one?
I don't know. I'm guessing small.
Sadie.
I'm alright. Thank you though. Man, he didn't even fight like a northern. I got one. I think he's small. Yeah, he's little. He ate it on the fall. I literally went to reel and he was there. Another one. He seems better if it's a bass. I'm not convinced it's a bass. It is.
Sorry, I'm just trying not to drip all the water on top of the batteries.
That was twice in a row. Same spot. He's a keeper, right? I ain't gonna measure him. Fish number 2. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Hurry up. Hurry up. Right off the end of that stick.
You ought to make it. Should be fish number 3, I believe.
Oh yeah, 15.
Sweet.
He's chunky too. I put one in the live well.
Number 1's still the smallest, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
If it comes. I
don't know. I was gonna cast at that stick a couple more times. The bad part is he never bit it. I watched my line go towards me and bow. I never could feel him until I set hook.
Right.
And it wasn't a very good hook set, so. Sadie, quit. I wanted to cast over here just a couple more times. Yeah. Hurry up. Told you I wanted to cast at that stick again.
Good one. Nice job. Hopefully you were recording because I just turned mine off.
I don't need to measure him, do I?
Good fish.
He was in the same spot right next to that stick.
What's for?
Do you think we should give him some more water?
Is it?
I don't know. No.
Cooperate. Time for a new hook.
Holy.
Good.
Sage, just sit down. What color you got on your Texas rig right now?
Black and blue.
See, I couldn't get bit off. Small. Yes. I couldn't get bit off my Okeechobee, so I switched back to purple.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't. He's running with it.
I know.
Thanks.
Small. Yeah.
Better than we were in Savannah.
Yeah. You don't hear that very often.
Are you hungry? Well, your food's not in there. I wonder if it's the purple or if it's the green pumpkin. That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, but if it was green pumpkin, I would have thought I would have got bit on Okeechobee. Because that's blue and green pumpkin.
Watch out. Sit. 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 You got to sit. 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 Stay. No. Sit down.
You came off. Fuck. That was a better one too.
Alright, go. That ain't a better one. He actually might. He might be close.
That was sketchy as freaking hook set. I reeling and
Was he still there?
yeah,
He just ran at you?
yeah.
Huh.
Ow.
Alright guys, well as you can see, Pumpers is eating and Alicia's catching fish.
I can't believe I still
See that, dude?
hooked that fish.
I think he's gonna be close.
13. He's too chubby.
Board right there to your left.
$13.
Go figure.
If they got a belly, they're 13. If they don't got a belly, they might be 14.
Put fish number 5 in the boat.
In the pad? Nope, take it off.
Why are you pulling on it?
To make sure it's gonna take, because it wouldn't do anything the first time. 1.87.
Get out.
Sadie Mae.
Get that clip.
Here. He's smaller.
Oh, the committee's gonna do theirs first. That's how the real fishermen do it. People that do it for a living.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Be lucky to have 11 pounds. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I do apologize we didn't have a whole lot of fish catches, but that's also because we didn't catch that many fish that day. I think we caught maybe half a dozen shorts, and then we were able to put 5 in the cooler, and then also I think we culled 1 time. But it was a struggle. It was a grind for everybody. Other than one boat somehow still managed to catch 15 pounds, and that's impressive for the pool we were fishing out of. This year's been fishing super stingy, so I mean we ended up with I think 10.5 pounds, and that ended up being good enough for a 5th place. out of a total of 28 boats. So I mean, it just goes to show I don't think there were really that many big bags. I mean, that 15-pound bag, and then I think second place was like 12 pounds. Somewhere in there, I think. But all in all, ended up being a pretty good day. A little bit of an update on the boat. After the tournament that it went out on us, and before this one, we actually came back, did a couple different tests on it, tried to figure it out, couldn't figure it out, so we actually called down to a boat shop, actually called Davenport Boats. I'll leave their link down in the description. They're awesome people, super helpful, real quick, and from here on out, that's where we're going to take everything. But we called them, asked them if they could scan it, see if any scans or codes would come back, and they said, yep, bring it down. So that day, we took it down there, they scanned it for us, and the only thing that came back was a low cranking voltage. So we're like, okay, well, maybe it's a battery, maybe it's the cables, maybe it's the alternator. So from there, we're like, okay, we'll just go mess around with some stuff, see if we can figure it out. So we actually put the boat back in at another boat ramp on the way back, fired it up to let it run some to see if it was the alternator, see if our battery could charge up as it sat and ran, and it did. We put the voltmeter on it, got back here to the shop, checked the cables, all the cables checked out fine, all the batteries checked out fine. So at that point, we were kind of stumped. We're like, all right, well, we'll fill up a tub, run the motor in it, and see if once it gets hot, if something locks up. Did that. I think we let it idle for probably half hour, 45 minutes. Nothing ever happened. So we were kind of stumped. We're like, well, the only other thing we can think to do is we'll take it to the river the following day in the morning, try and beat some of the boat traffic and the heat, and see if it does it when we put a load on it, put everybody in the boat and fill the live wells up and go from there. So we woke up the next morning, came out to the shop, and we're like, well, let's pull the plug on the bottom of the lower unit, drain it, make sure there's not big chunks of metal or anything in that. Pulled the plugs, and there was nothing in the lower unit. No oil, no water, bone dry. So we're like, well, found the issue. So we pulled the lower unit out, and the input shaft that runs up to the power head, couldn't even turn it by hand. So we ended up taking it back down to Davenport Boat, talked to them guys, got one ordered, had them go through it, and what it was the carrier bearing ended up coming loose, somehow gouged a hole inside the housing of the lower unit, which in turn, all the oil disappeared. Not sure how no water ended up in the lower unit, but when that happened, it caused for the upper bearing on the input shaft to weld itself to the shaft. And so basically, once that was getting hot, that shaft was locking up, and it was just shutting the motor down. So all in all, that's what it ended up being. Got a new lower unit ordered, and yeah, so that's what ended up happening with the boat. Just wanted to fill you guys in on it. So we will be fishing out of the flat bottom for a couple tournaments, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. We're slowly growing. We're hoping to hit 1,000 here within the year. The support that you guys are showing us is amazing, and we just want to keep bringing you guys good content. So if there's other things you guys want to see, please let us know down below in the comments. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give it a like. All that stuff's going to help us out with the logarithm, and just eventually try and push our videos out there even more. And if you guys have friends and family that enjoy this type of stuff, go ahead, feel free to share it on Facebook, whatever other social media you guys have. And yeah, so I think that's it for this video, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode on Seek the Thrill Outdoors.